一场残酷的冠军争夺战。当对手无力再战的那一刻，中国女将熊静楠明明已经打出去的拳头，却又硬生生的收了回来。这是一场无情的冠军争夺战。但当熊静楠看到倒地的对手后，并没有去庆祝比赛的胜利，而是飞扑上去查看对手的伤势，并焦急地向裁判寻求医护人员的帮助。相对于这场比赛的冠军，熊静楠更在乎的却是对手的安危。就连现场的解说员看到这一幕都无比的感慨。
当我跪下来趴在他身边的时候，你真的很想上去拥抱他。不管这个运动员是胜利还是失败，他都是英雄。
这位中国姑娘不仅赢下了比赛，更赢得了现场所有人的尊重。熊静楠只用了2场比赛就登上了世界冠军的宝座，并先后7次成功卫冕，不断刷新着女子草量级的神话。熊静楠不仅让世界见识到了中国力量的强大，更让人们看到了这个来自东方大国运动员的高贵的意志品质。
几乎有2个，他说没事，还可以坚持。
当所有人没有注意我的时候，我会拼了命的训练；当人们注意我的时候，我已经做好了准备。
熊静楠不仅赢得了比赛，更赢得了人心。她让全世界都看到了中国人的体育精神和武德。熊静楠出生在我国山东济宁，她是国家拳击一级运动员。2007年到2008年获得山东省拳击比赛54公斤到57公斤4连冠。2013年转型 MMA 综合格斗。2013年5月获得南洋站54公斤冠军。2014年获得世界女子缠马级极限挑战赛56公斤冠军。2015年获得广州站56公斤冠军，更创造了女子拳坛昆仑决8连胜的奇迹。2018年 TKO 新加坡不败战神张慧雯之后，她获得了 ONE 冠军赛首位女子草量级冠军。刁钻的拳法和霸道刚猛的攻击，被中国拳迷称为铁拳女王。今天她的对手是巴西柔术冠军桑托斯，也是她的第2场冠军卫冕战。桑托斯是世界拳坛公认的顶尖柔术大师，不仅在巴西拳坛无人能敌，在世界拳坛也很少有人从他的控制下逃脱。好了，废话不多说，为了让更多的人看到熊静楠的勇猛，请大家长按3秒点赞。比赛正式开始。红色拳套是中国拳手熊静楠，蓝色拳套是巴西拳手桑托斯。面对战力对拼强悍的熊静楠，桑托斯被逼得连连后退。
Zhong Junnan says she'd love to submit Samara Santos, but more likely, she says she'll knock her out. The punching panda renowned for the power in her hands. Samara Santos has good hands herself, but ultimately wants to put Zhong out on the ground from top position.
I like the angles of Zhong Jinna. She's getting a lot of different looks, and she's coming in with nice footwork and creating some new angles.
Stalking Samara Santos. Santos a roundhouse kick to the ribs. Zhong goes downstairs. The panda threads the overhand right. Samara Santos. Nice little Muay Thai redirect there from Samara. There's a gut-munching knee from Zhong Jinna. Samara Santos couldn't execute.
Ropes were the only thing that stopped her. Now she chances the back. Oh, beautiful take on the back.
Lined on her back. Back over there to Zhong Jinna.
Pops the ball off the back there, but a nice trip for the takedown. Good job by Santos again. Climbing back up on the mat. Trying to get back up on the back. Like to deliver some knees right here.
Aggression here from Samara Santos. And knowing that Samara Santos has those tricks up her sleeve. There's the right hand from Zhong Jinna. And another one. Both ladies swinging. Turning back kick from the punching panda. The overhand.
桑托斯被熊静楠追着打倒在地，然后上前就是猛攻，但是很快就被地面经验丰富的桑托斯控制，无法做出任何动作。
Postures up now. The pendulum has swung. The champion in control. The sellout crowd cheering every time Zhong Jinna lands for these heavy silver.
Look at this, right in her corner, taking instruction from the Bali MMA coaches, Big Mike and DC. Now Zhong Jinna, she's trying to posture up, trying to pass the legs to one side, decides to go right through the middle, and might pass the guard here.
Zhong Jinna, top position, 2 minutes remaining, first round, it's been a corker. Samara Santos tries to create some space.
Nice little guard right here from Santos, but Zhong Jinna picks her up to pass.
That was the former weightlifting competitor in it.
Straight deadlifted her into a guard pass right there.
Full mount now for Zhong Jinna. Here comes the crowd and pound.
熊静楠拿到了桑托斯的骑乘位，摆脱他的阻拦之后，按着桑托斯的头就是猛砸。
The mount. Hammer fist strikes to the top of the head. It's a very high mount for Zhong Jinna. Santos tries to buck her off, tries again, to no avail. Zhong Junnan might try and set an armbar. She'd love to finish by a submission. She may be setting the armbar on the left arm. She softens her up a little more, drives the elbow between the eyes. Samara Santos in a whole lot of bother. It's all one-way traffic. Here's the power of the Panda. She's cracking down, raining down the anvils and the elbows. Control here from the track.
Some of these shots are landing through the guard. Look at her. See, she learned a lot from her last one where she went for those arm bars. She was going for the arm bars, going for the submissions, and giving up the position. Now, none of that. She's chosen to drop bombs on Santos.
Zhong Junnan may smash her way to victory here from the mount position. It's unrelenting. It's ferocious. The punching Panda. Olivia Cost right on top of it. Zhong Junnan. Is she going to defend here in the first round? The armbar. The armbar.
That's a much tighter arm bar.
20 seconds remaining.
熊静南拿到了桑托斯的手臂十字步，但是在桑托斯的苦苦坚持下，他成功的摆脱了出来。
Control right there. She was dropping the elbows, really delivering a lot of damage. And now, but she's back on top.
Samara Santos survives the first round.
I've got all kinds of world champions here tonight watching this showcase showdown. Look at this. Right here, Santos had the back, but you can just see how low she was and she slid right off the top. Here's that deadlifting guard pass from Zhong Junnan as she picks up Zhong Junnan and dumps her and passes the guard to end up in side control and then mount. Look at this. Has going after the armbar again, but it's a lot tighter, but Santos was able to get her joint out.
比赛进入第二回合，面对步步紧逼的熊静南，桑托斯直接出拳发起攻击，他已经被熊静南打出了怒火，不再考虑把他拖入地面，而是直接和他站立对拼。
Punch combination from Zhong Junnan. Santos swings wildly with a right hook and another one that connects to the ear. Santos is not going to go quietly into the night. It would change who has risen from the depths of poverty in Marituba in the state of Pará in northern Brazil.
Zhong Junnan trying to pummel in, but she's not able to find.
双方搂抱中，熊静南把桑托斯绊倒在地，然后又是重拳砸击。桑托斯立马反应过来，赶紧控制熊静南，但是摆脱控制之后，熊静南竟然一脚踢在桑托斯的头上，裁判暂停比赛，给予警告。
Head kick.
Did pull it back just in time.
I think she was going for it, but I think she caught the shoulder. I don't think she really got kicked in the head there. That was just kind of in the moment. Took control. Let's take a look at it.
Kicks to the head. Okay?
No, she kicked her in the head, actually. Look at this. Yep. Boom. Shin to head. And I know something about soccer kicks, Mike.
You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
You didn't need that little fuck there. I don't let you get away with it, Mitch.
Then you.
Ready?
No yellow card given. Back to the action.
Charges across the ring. It's a left hook from the champion. It's a 2-3 combination. An outside target. There's a wild left hook again from Zhong Junnan. Goes to the body to Santos. Muay Thai clinching a knee through the... You know who's here sitting right near us is Angela Lee's dad, Ken Lee, watching closely in Singapore to face the champion, whomever that may be.
Might be threatening armbar of her own.
Throws the legs up to Samara Santos. Zhong Junnan's got to be careful. Slams her on her back and breaks the grip. Nicely done from Zhong Junnan.
Shot the head.
Slings the legs down. The world champion goes to the outside thigh. Zhong Junnan picking her shots here. Go to ground, go to side control. Does a little shuffle. And referee Olivia Cost allows Samara Santos up.
Should have kept kicking the legs instead of that gut. That's what everybody wants to see, these two banging.
Jab to overhand right from Zhong Junnan. Right hand does collect on the jaw. And again there from Zhong Junnan. Firing out with power now. The punching Panda. Inside leg kick was a beauty. Turning back kick. Hoping to find the liver. Samara Santos breathing heavy. 1 minute 40 to go here in the second of 5. More hooks than a Pirates convention for Zhong Junnan. And they go to ground. Top position, the Brazilian.
Nice trip, but a good job by Zhong Junnan to use that leg to pop her up and create a little bit of space and get back up to her feet. Nice takedown from Santos, though.
Zhong Junnan turns her against the ropes. They tango. Looks for a trip takedown. Gets it beautifully done.
Ooh, that was pretty.
Zhong Junnan, top position. Drives in a knee. He's setting up for an armbar on the left arm here of Samara Santos, but she can't get it at this stage. She'll soften her up a little more. Look for a chance to lock on an armbar.
Finger, watch out your fingers.
Santos trying to survive. Under a minute remaining, second round. The ground and pound now from Zhong Jin Nan. The Panda just thrust it off with those kicks.
Santos should have used that momentary push away to get back up to her feet, but I think the ring corner was preventing her from popping back up.
Little popping right hand there from Zhong Jin Nan, the champion, hoping for an armbar again here.
There she is going after it. She's tangled up pretty well. Santos might give up the arm.
Could it be a belly down armbar?
Now she's going upside. Now she's going belly down.
Zhong Jin Nan wants to take that right arm home. Can she find it here? Final seconds of the second round. It looks like Santos will survive again.
This is like her 9th straight armbar attempt in 2 matches. She really wants to get an armbar submission on her record. What an exciting 2 rounds of action we have so far, Michael.
Anano will take on tonight's winner in Singapore in November.
Look at this beautiful trip takedown. Transitions into the hip toss, gets side mat with his knee on belly, starts pounding. Here's Santos's attempt at a possible armbar. She was trying to throw that leg over, but good job. Zhong Jin Nan picks her up and puts her down. And then one punch for good measure. But watch this hip toss. Beautiful, has the body lock. Beautiful hip throw to anything. Side control, went after the armbar again.
比赛进入第3回合，经过2个回合的对战，桑托斯已经清楚熊静南不仅战力对拼厉害，地面缠斗也非常不错，所以他放弃了想要在地面降服熊静南的想法，直接开始了对拼。
Inside Viking. Let's hook there from the champion. Let's hook again.
Put things up, go straight down the middle. Straight 1-2 combinations. Disrupt the
And beautiful jab two there from Nan. Overhand right, left hook combination work. Offering her chin to Santos, trying to butt.
经过2个回合的缠斗，现在桑托斯的体力已经严重透支了，不仅行动变得迟缓，就连攻击也没有一点力量，反而熊静南还是斗志昂扬。熊静南一记后直拳打在桑托斯的头上，上前挥拳攻击，桑托斯倒地不起，熊静南赶紧收起拳头，裁判终止比赛。这时熊静南看见倒在地上满脸痛苦的桑托斯，熊静南直接跪倒在他的身前，差点情况，然后满脸着急的哀求裁判赶紧给他救治。他的这一举动把大国的体育精神表现得淋漓尽致，更赢得了现场观众的鼓掌呐喊。
Happen with that right hand, Michael.
Power the Zhong Jin Nan carries it. And Zhong Jin Nan comes forward. It's a hammer fist style strike to the side of the head. Second one she pulls up on, knowing that Santos is done. Great sportsmanship from Zhong Jin Nan.
It's those weird angles that she's throwing with. You know, she hits you with such awkward positions. That was a...
最后熊静南获得了比赛的胜利。我们从比赛中可以看出，熊静南不管是人品还是武德都无可挑剔。选手在擂台上不仅代表自己，更代表了自己的国家。他的表现让全世界看到了中国拳手的体育精神和高尚的人品。大家觉得这场比赛熊静南表现得怎么样？欢迎在评论区留言讨论。我们下期见。